There are days when I say to myself, what was I thinking? Why did I agree to this?
Yes, been there. That's crazy.
I do it because I love my husband. That's it.
So, Sue, would you like to start today?
Sure. It's more of the same, really. My mother-in-law moved in with us almost 2 years ago. She was living with my father-in-law in Seoul, Korea. After he passed, she came to visit during the Korean New Year. That's when my husband and I realized she couldn't live alone anymore.
And how are things going today?
Frustrating. On Friday, she decided to clean the kitchen cupboards. She pulled everything out, then took a break partway through cleaning and did not finish. When I came home, it looked like a hurricane hit my kitchen.
And that's relatively minor for her, right?
Oh, but wait. When I confronted her about it, she ignored me. She wouldn't even look at me. Then when we sat down for dinner, she looks around and says, 집안 꼴이 왜 이러냐? 너 어떻게 이렇게 사니? This place is a mess. How do you live like this? I had to laugh at the point. What else do you do?
It beats crying about it.
You do that too, Renee?
Oh, yeah.
You gotta laugh when things are bad.
Yeah, sometimes I have to. Like the time when Don, he's changing the television with my cell phone. I had to hide my face so he wouldn't feel embarrassed.
Well, you know the kinds of crazy situations you get into with dementia. On top of that, my mother-in-law is from Korea and doesn't always understand US culture. A few months ago, I made a hot pot to get my boys to try something new. She looked at it and said, 그 냄비 갖다 버려라. You should throw away that hot pot. Sometimes it's not as funny. She can be really mean. I'm not the daughter-in-law she wanted. And she lets me know at every opportunity.
Oh, you can't take that personally.
Hell, I can't. I know. But even if she didn't have dementia, she'd probably say the same things. The only reason it's never been an issue before is because she lived in Korea. Sometimes she gets the better of, and I snap at her. I know I shouldn't. It doesn't help. And she gets upset when I fight with her. And my husband gets upset with me too.
Perhaps she's just feeling anxious. You know, after all, she's still grieving her husband. Perhaps in a sense she feels homeless.
I think that's part of it. I feel bad. When I feel my blood start to boil, I try to focus on the good. And that helps. My kids are getting to know their grandmother. My husband feels better knowing his mom is safe. And maybe it's old-fashioned, but I feel closer to my culture. I was raised in the US, and taking care of my mother-in-law makes me feel more Korean. If she were around still, I know my mom would embrace her.
That's a great idea. Focusing on the positive when you feel like lashing out. And it also helps to remind yourself of what those positive things are.